Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tecmo Bowl, where everyone is struggling for the Rasmussen Memorial Cup.
What?
The Rasmussen Memorial Cup.
I don't know if I agree to play for that show.
Believe me, it'll be a humdinger. Anyway, the Dolphins here playing Indianapolis, and the Dolphins beat Indianapolis, which is, I don't even think that's politically correct that they beat them because they are so disadvantaged. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get to the next game. There's nothing really interesting about those stats. And Marino almost threw for 300, but he often does said task. The Buffalo Bills taking on Benny and the New York Jets. And the Jets are going to kick off.
Shut up out there.
Kerry Blanchard with the kickoff here to your Buffalo Bills. Which, if most people who are watching this are Tecmo fans, which they surely would be, why the hell would you watch this if you don't like Tecmo Bowl? You're probably hoping that the Bills lose horribly. Nothing against the player here, but anybody who's ever played the Bills in this game, Jim Kelly out of the gun, gives it to Thermal Thurman Thomas, who does get a yard, a very
Hey, he hit me straight on there.
dearly earned yard. It's going to get harder to run as the season, as you keep winning. So you might think of throwing the game. Oh, boy, Thurman. Jeez Louise. The speed on that guy. Man, now I hope you do lose. Before, I was just joking around. Now I'm pissed. Pass the Thermal Thurman, but no good. Next game is Chi-Town. Second down and 10. Incomplete pass, but well thought out pass. It just didn't go his way. Kelly out of the guns. Throws it to Keith McKellar. Keith McKellar's got the first down. Plus, I don't know, like 10 more, I guess. It was 12 according to the thing, but I wanted to guess, you know. That was just, I'm using other outside sources. Oof.
That draw play now.
Yep. 4-yard loss, Thurman Thomas. You don't usually see Thurman Thomas hit for a loss. Oof, and up the gut. But only good for one. 3rd and 12, long situation.
San Francisco, you would have fumbled by now.
Oof, and a call play there, and it's going to be 4th and long from the 34. Leonard Marshall.
You talking about you lucky if you win this game.
He's going to go. Are you going to go for it? Okay. Going to go for it on 4th and 16. Perhaps, maybe a touch of hubris? Perhaps. He's got an open man. McKellar's going to have to make some yards, though, and he's not going to get it.
It's okay.
And we've got the side change. Blair Johnson and Brad Baxter make for a formidable twosome. And Boomer Esiason is not very good in this game. He was very good in the last game on the Bengals, but as a Jet, he's not good. And Al Toon has way too many concussions to play in this game. Oof! And that's why generally Esiason gets sacked a lot when he plays. When he does that sort of play there. And when you've got a guy like Cornelius Bennett, I mean, the guy is basically living in your backfield. I like your erratic orbit there. It's like, he's a good thrower here, he's a good thrower there. That works very well in human players, though, because then they get genuinely confused on who they're going to throw it to. Are they going to try to block it? Okay. Edwards from the 19, and a big fumble. Oh, sorry. I misread that. Yeah, that's the worst fumble, when you fumble on the...
Inside 120.
No, when you fumble on the punt return, because you got nobody there to stop him. Donifius SBB with the big catch. Takes him down to enemy territory at the 45. Scoreless first quarter. But Buff is looking very good at this point. Maybe even Buff.
Buff is looking buff like normal.
Yes. Over to center to Keith McKellar. McKellar's finding himself open quite a bit.
First down.
And Jim Kelly is able to connect with him in a timely and efficient fashion. Hand off to Thermal Thurman. Oh, and that's goodbyesville, Daddy-O. If I may put that in mock 50s slang. And here comes the kick, hopefully. I don't think that Vince Russo here has unlocked the missed PAT achievement. Well, hopefully never. It takes a good bit of effort to mess up a PAT. Yes, it does. Judge Mathis on the return, but instead chooses the downage. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Round 52. Round 52.
What do you think?
Well, pass there to Rob Moore. Rob Moore gets the catch.
First down.
Rob Moore is a very, very talented wide receiver.
Pretty sure they cheated.
The game doesn't have to cheat. It can code itself that way. Esiason with the Hoondoff. Holy crap, Blair Johnson. He's got he looked very spastic on that run.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Hut. 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 Hut.
Oh, and a fumble. And since there's approximately 700 Bills in that place, is Hansen gonna bop it into the end zone?
That's right.
Yes.
Who needs offense when you got defense?
Phil Hansen shares a manly hug with his teammate. Very manly hug. 14 to zilch, as the Bills are showing no sign of flagging.
I told you wasn't that much stuff. I got it.
Touchback City.
It'll bring it out.
I wouldn't bring it up.
Bring it out every time.
I know you do, but I wouldn't.
I'd start nothing.
Well, you're having a very good season for yourself. There's no doubt about it. Esiason is definitely going to have to get something not loss of yardage related done here, or he's going to have a hell of a shellacking on his hands. Up the gut, no. He's got the action, he's got the play, and he's got Rob Moore, who's out to the 38.
First down.
I'll tell you, Rob Moore is a talented wide receiver. I just wanted to add that. He is good. But they don't have Al Toon anymore, who is also, pretty good. Because he got, a bazillion concussions and had to retire. The part that's kind of fucked up is that his nickname was Looney Tunes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know, belong there after you got it done, right?
Ready.
Huh?
Set.
Oh, he just left the bucket? Probably leaving it for you. Man. Long-range field goal. Does Kerry Blanchard have the laser leg necessary to kick this? It's going to be off. Yep. And I think that animation was being charitable. Because it was not... It was not kicked properly. Laces were not out, Dan. Ooh. But he got lucky there.
First down.
You did it. Yeah, touchdown city there.
I forgot that I went to Thomas before I went to Reed.
Kenneth Davis. Well, I finally got the name correct this time. Just 54 seconds remaining in this first half of football, and it's been all Buffalo Bills. I tell you, the undefeated teams here, they're going to go down.
Definitely the wrong button there.
Round 52.
We're about to see a dive.
Oh, really? Dive play? The dive play! Oh, and it's successful. Thank the Lord. 2 yards. And he's going to throw caution to the wind. because most likely this is going to be the last play of the half.
Ready, set,
Out of the gun. Kelly is looking to do some major damage. Keith McKellar gets it on the diving reception.
first down.
And that is the end of the half, folks.
Stop right away. Step out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. Buffalo Bills 14. Jets 0. Cheerleaders end. Oh, nondescript R&B act. Very nice. Oh, I didn't get to see all of it. I find myself strangely allured to that singer. Judge Mathis on the reception, man. And he's going to down it because it's like way the hell back there in the end zone. I mean, that's going to happen.
Blue 48, hut,
Nope.
hut, 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 hut.
Oh! Big sack by Phil Hansen, who had a touchdown earlier, I might add. No, wait, was it Phil Hansen? It was Hansen, right, because he bopped into the end zone. That's it. Does he? I don't remember the other one. Huh. That would... But, you know, at that point, what the hell does it matter? 80, 100, it's... Boomer! Hands it off to Blair Johnson. Is it Blair? No, that's Blair Thomas. I have no idea what Johnson's first name is. I'm sorry I'm calling him Blair Johnson. Especially since Blair is a girl's name. Or... I don't know. Is it a girl? It's not a name. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. It probably would have behooved you to have downed it. Okay. I don't want to be mean, but I hope you get a safety against you. Wow, well, that's not going to happen anyway.
First down.
Not hating, I'm just saying punts are bad to bring out because you're not going to get usually more than 4 or 5 yards. Unless you're really lucky. Or you're Deion Sanders. Or you're Deion Sanders and really lucky. Oh!
Wide open. Come on, guys.
Donnie just misses it. You know what you could do is to improve your accuracy. I usually try to line myself up with him so I'm not throwing across the field. If you got time in the pocket. Man, they are not able to stop Thurman Thomas. He is just
First down.
a bull in a china closet, folks. Another 20-yard gain, and that is... Whoa, Keith McKellar over to center there.
First down.
Very nice reception for another first down. And you know, after watching all these games where people can't stop throwing at the covered people, it is moderately refreshing to see somebody throw it to... Oh, no, I know, yeah. Oh, I know. It does the same thing. It's moderately refreshing to see somebody who the two-button concept has not eluded. Pass to Andre Reed. And Andre Reed, oh, he could go all the, but not quite.
First down.
What a hell of a catch, 44-yard gain. And I don't know how Jim Kelly isn't leading the league in passer rating. He's got to be somewhere near there. I'll have to take a look. Steve Young is actually the leader in that. But I'll have to give it a look-see. To see where he stacks up. To dive play. Thurman Thomas. Hilarious. It doesn't always work, you know.
Dude on downward. I don't know.
It's pretty funny to watch. Sometimes you get injured on it too, though. I don't know why they added that. It's so weird. There, Judge Mathis is going to get the return it here. And he is...
That's why you return it.
Yeah, but he wasn't...
21-yard line.
But he wasn't in the back of the end zone this time.
Ready, 24. Hut, hut, hut.
Esiason is not really proving to be an... Holy crap. He got it out to Rob Moore. But he about got knocked into last week there.
First down.
You did. He flew quite a way, about 5 yards back after you hit him. 5 minutes remaining in this game that has I'll be honest with you. The last game was boring because both the offenses weren't doing anything until the second half. But this game is boring for a whole different reason. But,
Score at least a
First down.
yeah, it's possible the Jets are going to get on the board here. After taking a complete shellacking, it looks like that negative yardage type philosophy of Esiason might be given out, but then he went ahead and we got a 2-yard loss on the up the gut by Brad Baxter. Hand off to Johnson, who fumbles for, and the Bills
shut out intact.
being favored by the game as usual.
Come on now.
Any of you guys playing this knows that fumble in the fourth, trademark computer Bills favorite. It's not like this fine young man here isn't playing super duper well. Whoa, Don Beebe, the nice catch there.
First down.
I'm gonna get him out of the danger zone and into enemy territory, which paradoxically is not a danger zone. Pass to Andre Reed, and he's gonna come down with it. Nicely done by Dre, who I'm sure that's what he goes by. I mean, I'm not really sure, but
Calling timeout.
I
Guys, you suck.
I feel like he would go by Dre.
Hasn't worked all game.
Out of the gun, and it's a call play, and for some
I
reason
knew it.
he decided to go back a few yards of scrimmage as well.
A couple extra yards in the passing game.
Yeah, sure. Give yourself some room to pass. Oh, a called play.
Back-to-back called plays.
Leonard Marshall, whose name does actually sound like a realistically named football player. And it started like a long way. Oh, nope. Tom is still going to come up with it. And the Bills looking very impressive. And here comes the boot. And that shall make the score 28-0, 4-touchdown lead. Looks like this one is more or less in the books. I mean, way more than less in the books. Judge Mathis, Terrence Mathis, but I do like to say Judge Mathis frequently, as is my right to do. You see us then. Uh-oh. He's on the run and on the gun.
Bennett there. Like you just.
I think you ran into your line there. It happens. It's okay. Learn from your mistakes. Brad Baxter on the run and on the gun. But not really on the gun.
First down.
Yep, and the Jets look to be at least trying to get on the board.
Oh, shut up.
48.
Oof. And that's a call play. And that's a big sack for Keith Willis. And what is he talking about? I don't know. He wasn't really talking. To be fair, he wasn't talking. No, Esiason's going to get it off to Burkett. Despite giving it to Rob Moore, who's wide open and would have got a touchdown. But, you know,
It's not about that.
it's easy. It's easy for me to sit here and make these armchair,
Quarterback.
literally armchair quarterback. Well, not really. I'm in kind of a folding chair. Whoa! Whoa, that was crafty. Esiason, you crafty devil.
It's the most yards of anybody on the team.
Yeah, he's not had a very good game.
And that's game.
Well, this will be the last play here. Unless there's some rip in the space-time continuum, this will be the last play of the game, and Johnson,
Rangers get the touchdown.
First down.
specifically designed to prevent the touchdown, was that run by Cornelius Bennett. The Buffalo Bills will improve to 6-0 in a very impressive smashing of the New York Jets. And let's take a look at what that does to the division. And do we have any other? Let's go ahead and check out this New England versus Seattle, two teams who are definitely not going to the playoffs ever. Or I will once again eat some article of clothing I'm wearing. I guess something other than my hat, because I've already promised to do that. New England with the big win. I mean, it's not a big win, but it's a win. And let's go ahead and take a look at the divisions here. Here in the AFC East, we've got Buffalo with a commanding 6-0 record. Over the Jets, the nearest competition, at 3-3. In the Central, we've got Houston on top with a 5-2 record. AFC West, the other undefeated team, the Chargers, with a 6-0 record. We've got Denver and the Raiders tied. And Seattle with the dubious distinction of having the only 0-7 record, I think. Well, the Rams could get there if they try hard enough, or don't try hard enough. Interestingly enough, our game that's going to be coming up soon, we're going to have New Orleans against Atlanta, which could help propel New Orleans into that second slot behind San Francisco, who's 6-0. In the NFC Central, we're going to be seeing this game later, Minnesota versus Chi-Town, and that will make a big difference as to who's leading the division. What won't make a difference is anything Tampa Bay does. And finally, look at the parity in this division. It's red-hot competition. Even the stupid Phoenix Cardinals have a decent record, which will not last, but it still makes me a little bit nauseous. Well, we'll see you back for the next game. Good night, folks.